it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, look at it. It's still moving.
We're working with our technology right now, and it's so great. Look at it.
You gotta stop.
It's almost like we're on the water, like we're on a boat.
Right. Look where we are.
I know. We're
Look how
at Lake Lanier right
Yeah.
now. We were like, where are we going to go today?
Yeah.
Because we're always in the stores, and we're always either at the studio or the store.
Right.
And it's such a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful next few weeks.
Yep.
We're getting into October. You can smell the fall.
You can. It's my
crisp
favorite time of the year.
Me too.
Favorite time of the year.
I love it.
I know. Good
It's
sweater.
and a sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather, and just the coloration of the leaves, and I know that a lot of people have really good vibes, good feelings when that brisk air comes into play. So
puts a spring in my step.
Yeah, spring or fall in your step.
Well, it puts a fall in my step.
We've got jokes today.
Which is not a good thing, putting a fall in my step.
No, not really. Be careful, people.
I'm without my cast, so I don't want to have any more falls in my step.
She's been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
But so we were out here, and we were like, we wanted to be out in the nature, out and just doing something different, which I think is something that we wanted to talk about a little bit today, right?
Correct. Yeah, we were talking a little bit about, kind of getting out and kind of getting a little bit rejuvenated, and I was talking to Lauren about being able to add play and rest into your kind of daily habits, and making that something that's not taboo. And so when we got here, we did a little bit of swing on the swing sets that are behind us, just to sort of get ourselves in the mood of that, not motion, but in the mood of that. And I think a lot of times people don't take time to cultivate that kind of feeling. Like, you prioritize so many other things, and they may be fun things, but to get out there and swing or do something that is so unusual to you. Right. I may or may not have come over to your studio and done a cartwheel in the studio before.
I hope so. I hope you have.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that all the time. That's what it's there for.
But,
I mean, that's the good thing. You want to have those moments where you're feeling almost like a kid again. I mean, to have that inner child be happy, because no matter what you say or think, your inner child's always going to be in there. And that's the person that you want to love the most. And I think when it becomes into this when it comes a changing of seasons, no matter what season it might be, I think that a lot of people feel that shift, and they feel that time, and they feel that movement. And so if you can make that movement actually more physical to apply to the mental change that you're starting to feel, it really can change your entire outlook on the day, and it can change your entire way of living and way of life. Agreed. Which I think is super, super important. And I'm a huge advocate for anything active. You don't have to necessarily do a specific workout or whatever works best for you, so long as you're moving, so long as you're feeling your body and you're connecting your mind to your body. I think that that's the best place that you can be.
Agreed. And I feel too, the outside in nature really grounds me, and puts me in a place where all the crap that's sort of going on in my life any given day becomes very infinitesimal, becomes very small when you stand in the sort of bigness of nature. And I know we've talked about this, and I've shared this with you during COVID, when we were all kind of locked down. Being outside for me was everything. Yeah. It was a game changer, because being outside really gave me a grounding during that time that I just was super, super grateful for. And I've tried to continue that since then.
Yeah, well, it's hard to do, because a lot of people, I think, now that we're back out of that life per se, it's kind of hard, because you feel like you have to make up for the time that you lost at your job, or everybody's just excited just to be out in general, and just to have that be involved with people, talk to people, and be out in your environment or your community. So we really don't take that time, that moment of pause for ourselves. And I think that now that people are starting to feel that, again, that change in season, that shift in the weather and the environment is making us kind of be reminded of that, and wanting to take that moment of pause, and taking that moment to just stop and smell the roses, and literally smell the fresh air. You guys, it's so important to to just keep moving.
Right.
I mean,
and make it a priority in your life, in your daily, in your daily routine, even if it is just, taking your shoes off and walking around in your grass and feeling the grass beneath your feet. I know that sounds a little wonky, but it really does help.
Well, and we talked a little bit yesterday. Whenever we did the class outside, it kind of reminded me that I had talked about how you can't, there's going to be so many exterior things that happen in your life, and there's going to be so many things that go on that you can't change, that you can't control, which I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can't control it. And I know that you want to so bad, but there's just some things that are just out of your control. So the fact that you can just sit in that and be with that and be okay with that.
Yeah.
And instead of looking at all of the loud that's going on around you that you can't change and that makes you unfocused, kind of look inward and just take a breath and just really sit in this beautiful moment and this change of season. It's going to be so cool. I love it.
I think we all get a little bit energized every time there's a change of seasons.
Definitely.
I mean, some people like, summer better than winter or fall better than spring or whatever, but anytime there's a change in season, I think think about the days when it's been winter and then we get those first few really, really warm spring days.
Yeah, and we're wearing shorts and a bathing
everybody,
suit.
Right, and everybody's
and it's 50
outside
degrees.
and super excited. So it's definitely something that we've got in our sort of being, that we get excited when there's a change in the season. So take advantage, get outside.
Yeah, we hope you guys take a moment in the next few weeks.
Come out to this beautiful lake.
We're at War Hill Park right now, so we're up in Dawsonville, and it's so pretty, it's so serene, it's so quiet. Look at that. Look at that.
I know.
It's absolutely extraordinary. So you guys get out, go play, have a good time, and just rejuvenate, reset,
and
get ready for the fall season ahead.
Woo woo!
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.